sit at a desk. Nick Hazard craves adventure and snackies!
In case you were wondering, I want to be a singer-songwriter, but the chances of that happening,
Kids! What in the world?
are pretty much zero.
This town already has a musical group. We don't need another. I know a great way we can avoid getting caught. Whoa! We can perform live, and no one will know it's us.
Blink if you're in the brushstrokes. Mom, look, she blinked. Plot twist. Our music is inspiring Bear Brick to break out of their comfort zone.
Ms. Goldenshort is going to reveal that the brushstrokes are just a bunch of kids.
We are a bunch of kids.
No matter what happens, you'll always be able to say you gave it your best effort. Best effort, best effort, best effort, best effort, best effort, best effort, best effort.
He's so dramatic.
And jazz hands!
Hello, everyone. My name is Heather Hurt with the NRW, where nerds rule the world, and I'm here with Meghan McCarthy, who is the showrunner, executive producer, and writer, and basically all of the things for Apple TV's upcoming Bear Brick series. How are you today?
I'm great. Thank you, Heather.
This series actually kind of surprised me. I won't deny I went in a little bit skeptical. I'm not really the target audience for this show, but it actually, with all the crazy happening in the world, it actually really brightened my day. So I want to thank you for this series. It was great.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you. Really appreciate it.
But I have to go with the most obvious question. Why vinyl bears?
Well, this is a property that DreamWorks had collaborated with MEDICOM and had the brilliance to recognize that there was something really interesting there, that people were obviously drawn to Bear Brick, and so felt like, hey, there's an opportunity for storytelling here as well. And so they reached out to me and said, hey, what are your thoughts? What are your ideas? How would you build out a story around this? And I told them some of my ideas, and I guess they liked them because they hired me to make a show out of it.
Awesome. Where did your actual idea for this group of young musically inclined bears actually come from?
Yeah, so really, I feel like the foundation of it was looking at Bear Brick as they existed as a collectible and what was sort of the foundational elements of that. And if you really look at that, they're all this same exact shape. But when they're painted, they take on their uniqueness and their value. And then they also have all these amazing collaborations with artists and musicians. So it's really a collectible that speaks to the importance of creativity and how unique and special that is. So that for me was what really connected me to the idea. And then this idea of what's the greatest conflict that could come out of that? Okay, well, what if you didn't get to choose how you were painted and what you got to be, and you weren't allowed to express how unique you were? And that automatically led to, okay, well, who would be the villain in that story, and who would be fighting against them, and what would they be trying to achieve? And out of that came these characters that they're trying to pursue their passion for music. And that's being denied, and they realize, well, if the world is going to change, we've got to do it ourselves.
That is, I do love. I'm a comic retailer and a toy dealer as well. So having that the fourth wall breaking of them also knowing they're collectible is. I love that. One of the main themes of the series is inspiration. We get to see not only the brushstrokes, we get to see how they are inspiring the town. Why did you want to make it from kind of an overarching perspective? It's not just the brushstrokes; it's the individual town members. Why did you want to give kind of a dual perspective in this?
Sure. I mean, I think it's really important to show that that when you pursue your passions, when you are your authentic self, there's a ripple effect. It does naturally inspire people who might have been afraid to pursue things that they were interested in because they feel like less alone, and just also wanting to show the kids and even the adult audience, like, hey, you can make a difference by doing things that are important to you. So I just thought that was it's an important message for our times. I feel like a lot of kids are under a lot of pressure to kind of fall in line, or to know exactly who they are and what they want to do when they're really young. And I thought, let's share that message that they do have the power to not just change things for themselves, but in fact change the whole world.
Oh, that's so sweet. I love that. I was actually going to ask what's so important about this message for children today, but there you go. We got it all in one go. What is when y'all were coming through, like there's that whole joke at the beginning that not every episode is going to have a song, but then most of them do, of course. Where did the inspiration for this music come from? Because I know that there's that collab, but where did the inspiration for the songs come from?
Sure. It was really knowing that for the audience to root for Jasmine and her friends and for the brushstrokes to be successful, you had to really believe in their music. You had to connect with it. You had to feel like these are songs you would hear in the real world. We're asking you to connect with these cute little bears. So there has to feel something authentic and real about them. And that includes their talent as musicians and having these songs that when you hear them, you're like, oh my gosh, yeah, this band they need to succeed. They need to play. They're really good. They're really talented. I want to have this on my playlist. So that was really key. And obviously bringing in Timbaland, who has his finger on the pulse, who can help bring these songs to life in a way that really does feel modern and feels like something that you would hear outside of the show itself.
And they're very catchy. They're very fun and very fun. Yeah. Thank you, Meghan, so much for your time. Bear BRICK,
yeah, my pleasure.
On Apple TV Plus. On the 13-episode series arrives on Apple TV Plus on Friday, March 21st. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nerds rule the world!
Pleasure chatting with you. Love to all my nerds who rule the world.
Nerds rule the world!
Yes, we do.
Thanks. Nerds rule the world.
Thank you.
I love the nerds ruling the world, so more power to you.
Patrick, what up, man? And yes, they do. Nerds rule the world, kid.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Awesome. Kuya P, nerds rule the world. Hello.
Yes, they do.
Yes.
Oh,
nerds rule the world.
I got.
It's in the title of your show, like nerds rule the world. Like I want more Black weirdos on screen, and I don't feel like we ever get to see that very much.
Thank you so much. Nerds do rule the world.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, nerds rule.
Love it.
Hello, Sarah. Hello, Julianne.
Nerds rule. Yes.
Rock on. I love it. Thank you so much.
It's good to see you. I love Nerds Rule the World.
But yeah, there's a heavy nerd component, man.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, if you ask me, nerds rule the world. So
Absolutely.
And you're right. Nerds do rule the world.
We're just the best.
Yes.
Thank you, ladies.
Nerds so much.
Yes. Thank you, guys.
Bye.
It's your boy Kuya P. Nerds rule the world. Thank you so much, guys. I appreciate you.
They rule the world all right.
Yes. Take care, Tony. Thank you, guys.